Hey everybody, Average Dwarf here, bringing you my mostly daily stream highlight video. We're also going to talk a little bit about how I feel about the Void Core system and the bonus rolls and the state of M Plus and all of that good stuff. Well, that is disappointing. No, we're done with the vault for the week. We're going to bonus roll, see if I get anything. Alright, I got the pants. It's all worthwhile. I don't think this key is going to happen, folks. I hope it does, but so far it does not look good for us. We've got a pretty fun stream on Sunday nights over there on Twitch. We just do alts vaults. You know, I played a little Holy Paladin. I played a little demo Warlock. I'd like to get another tank up there and running, so I tried to get a little something going on my Demon Hunter, but by that time it was just too late in the night and I couldn't get anybody to join my +2. We'll watch a little Demonology Warlock gameplay footage as I rant and rave about how unlucky this tune is because he still doesn't have the gates. First and foremost, it's impossible for me to talk about the turbo boost system without just fully and openly acknowledging that I am an altaholic who doesn't really like to raid. It's not the act of raiding that's the problem for me. I enjoy raiding. If raiding was as plug and play as M Plus was, in terms of finding groups and the content being achievable, I would raid all the time, no problem. I might even play less characters if that were the case, because after I get my 8 keys for the week on an alt, I usually put that alt on the shelf until next reset. And with the way things are in Azeroth at the moment, I don't think joining a raiding guild is in my future anytime soon. Now that puts me at a massive disadvantage in terms of player power when it comes to trinkets. Fortunately, the most powerful trinket that I have on all characters except my Demonology Warlock, I have it on my Resto Druid, I have it on my Survival Hunter, I have it on my Blood DK, I even have it on my stupid Holy Paladin that I don't even like that much. But my Demonology Warlock just can't seem to get a gaze. Which is really, I think, the only point of friction that I find not as fun as previous seasons have been about this turbo boost. I really enjoyed the seasons where there was just a vendor, you could go buy the item that you wanted, and that was that. I even wound up pugging a few mythic bosses last season in particular to get the Healy trinket that I wanted, even though I was done with my healer. I just said I wanted to see what it was like to get a best in slot trinket for the first time ever. Where I think that this season has the additional element of having some RNG still involved in getting the item that you want. Yeah, I appreciate that eventually I will get a gaze on my Warlock or any other character that I need the gaze on, but right now, week to week, it just feels like a frustrating thing not to have it. Every bit as frustrating as I'm sure this poor Mistweaver monk is with Bruce for right now for not soul stoning the paladin. I'm sorry, I get tunnel vision. I just wanted to kill the bird. My apologies to the group. But not having this gaze on my Warlock and having used my bonus rolls, that's time that I would rather spend in M Plus that I do every week. I go kill Dream Rift, I use my bonus bowl, I don't get it, and then I feel like I need to kill at least one more boss in Voidspire just to unlock the vault. So I hope this gets better. I'll have it by 12.0.7. But I hope that this gets better when there are either 2 one-boss raids, or how great would it be if Blizzard just made it so killing one raid boss, especially if they're going to continue to add one-boss encounters, unlocks a vault for that character. I think that might be a fair middle ground if I could offer that suggestion. Because what I would really like to see is a bit better balance in terms of, number one, trinket power. Gaze is stupid powerful for all kinds of classes, but number 2, trinket availability from M+. And yeah, I know we have the stupid puzzle box that everybody hates and nobody wanted to use the first time, and now we got to use it for the second time. I know we have that stupid trinket. I also know we have Emberwing Feather, which I already have on my Warlock, which comes from M+, and that's good. But there are several other classes, Resto Druid in particular that I play, where all of their good trinkets are coming from raid. Or how about this? Blizzard has done an excellent job really since Dragonflight of making this game more and more Warbound based and alt friendly. That's something I like to say on stream when I'm having shenanigans. I don't play characters, I play accounts. All right. And that really is the way that I feel about the game. Blizzard has done a great job of helping out players like me who play a lot of alts. How cool would it be if in the next turbo boost they just put a vendor out there, and if the warband had killed that boss once, you could buy the items that come from that boss? That would be tremendous. I would love that. Now, I don't raid, let alone do Mythic Raid. I've heard rumblings that this might have some sort of negative impact on the Mythic Raid community. It would only be a benefit for me because I wind up doing keys with a lot of the Mythic Raid community. So go ahead and make those folks more powerful. Carry me to glory. I don't care. And with the way that trinkets are being distributed this season and the RNG element connected to Turbo Boost, when it comes to old poor Brucifer here, it just feels like an artificial game. All the hoops I have to jump through. I have to find a Heroic Dream Rift group. I have to get accepted to a Heroic Dream Rift group. Most of those groups are successful. Occasionally they do fall apart. If the group falls apart, I have to go through all that again. Only for a trinket that is going to be a lower item level than a Mythic Raider who's doing Mythic Dream Rift has anyway, because that's how powerful that trinket is that a turbo boosted up, I don't know what you call those, the void core shards, what do they call it? We'll call it turbo boosted up. Gaze is better than every trinket that comes out of M+ for Warlock, with the exception of the Emberwing Feather, which I already have turbo boosted up. The RNG element of not getting it yet on my Warlock is really the only bummer that I have with Turbo Boost this season. So hopefully I pull a Heroic Gaze either out of my vault or using my bonus rolls this coming week. And after that, Turbo Boost is great. I don't care. It's not a problem. Not a problem for me. I don't understand why it's a problem for anybody. That'll be my opinion on Turbo Boost after that. As always, thanks so much for checking me out. Like, subscribe, come see me over on Twitch, all of those good things. We'll be back later in the week with more videos, more ranting and raving, more shenanigans taking place in Azeroth. Held a tyrant there. That might have been a mistake.